Alright, what is up guys? Today, I'm going to be doing something different. Like, this is a small hobby of mine. I'm going to be dismantling a couple of PCs, laptops, salvaging for parts hopefully. Today I'm looking for hard drives, RAM, that sort of thing. Also could need like a couple more SATA cables, so right here I have some old like workstation work PCs. This one's a Core 2 Duo here. It's rocking like 2 gigabytes of DDR2. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm mainly just streaming this so I could directly transfer to YouTube. Twitch has that like feature where you could just instantly transfer videos. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's move this over here. Okay. Sorry about that. Right, give me a sec.
Try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out. You can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones. Go break all of my bones.
Alright, be right back.
My soul, you can't get to me. There is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down the fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. But I'm a heavyweight.
Okay. So I have 3 laptops over here. I think I'm going to do these last. I'm just trying to get the hard drive out of them. That's the main thing I want. I'm hoping it's like 2.5 millimeter like SATA drive. So this one's actually, oh shoot. Let me change up the camera. Right, so this one actually has an integrated, or has a dedicated GPU. So I'm thinking about like maybe keeping one. Here's some more. I'm assuming they're the same thing. Oh, this one's noticeably newer. This one's a Centrino CPU. I think it's like low voltage. This one's also pretty brand new. Okay. Okay, I'll deal with these first because it doesn't look like I'll be using them. So these have a Core 2 Duo inside. I would try and like reuse these, but it's just it only has like 2 gigabytes of RAM in here, and there's no like PCI. There's a PCI expansion slot, but there's no like PCI Express. So there's just not a lot I can do with this one. Yeah. It's okay. So we're gonna get in here. Take out the RAM. I checked this a little earlier. I believe, yeah. So it's, I don't know if you can see it here. It's 1 gigabyte of DDR2. Okay, so these might come handy in the future. So here's another stick. Oh, this is cool. So this one's actually a Samsung piece of RAM, while this one is Hynix. Okay, but they're both DDR2, PC2, 1 gigabyte. So I think it's 555 megahertz. Cool. Okay. So yeah, this is like a Lenovo workstation PC. You can commonly find these like in schools, that sort of thing. Okay, the next thing I want to look at is the hard drive. Let's see how this detaches. Okay, so they've locked it in place. What we're gonna have to do here is grab my screwdriver. This is like the only tool I use for PC dismantling. Oh shoot. How does this... Okay, there is a SATA cable here. I want that. Okay. Wait, let me get some scissors. Be right back. Alright. Okay, this one won't tear through it. So there's a zip tie. All these workstation PCs, like these pre-built, they tend to have this sort of stuff. Okay, I broke that open. Alright. Alright, here's a SATA cable. These are like $1 each, so I'm just gonna take them. You can always use more SATA cables. So with all these hard drives, I'm probably just gonna test them in my main rig. I've never opened one of these before, so I have no clue. This is actually not the hard drive. This is the DVD drive, I believe. Okay, and I get it. Okay, this thing boots from the network. It doesn't actually need a hard drive. Okay, that makes sense. What else can I salvage from this? I think taking the DVD drive is okay. The only thing is, I don't really know how to take it out right now. Has it really been like bolted in? Oh no. There was a hard drive in here already. There's a 2.5mm hard drive. And they took it out. Okay. Same with here, I guess. Okay, that's a bummer. So these ones have their hard drives taken out. Music stopped. Okay, no. Oops. Okay, same with this one. There's also a Samsung DDR2, 1 gigabyte. Okay, so now we have 4 gigabytes total of RAM. It's DDR2, and that's actually not a bad find. Okay, I don't think I can use the rest of these cables though. here we have the heatsink. These are built to be relatively silent. Actually, no. No, right here there are two fans here. I don't exactly know what size these are. They're just smaller fans, and what it does is it probably sucks in air. Sucks in air. It either sucks it in or draws it out. No. It pushes air in. Okay. Getting rid of these zip ties. It kind of sucks. I was really hoping for some hard drives on these, but the laptops and stuff, it's probably guaranteed that there are hard drives. Is it worth keeping these things? Probably not. Alright, welcome, Cats SFX. Yeah, I can't really see it from here. So right here, I just pulled out the heatsink. Shoot. Okay, this I have no idea what this is. Okay. All right, so you got two copper heat pipes here, aluminum heatsink, and these are Core 2 Duos. Sadly, I can't reuse the motherboard because it's like specially manufactured for their own workstation PCs. Here we have our CPU. So the thing with CPUs is you just want to store them. I'm going to put them on a non-conductive surface for now. Let's see if I can get some plastic bags. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, what is up? I'm back. So this is a Core 2 Duo. Let's see if I can dust it off here. What do I have? Okay. Take this out. Okay. Just scraping it off with this. Core 2 Duo 2005, 1.86 gigahertz. Cool. 6300. Alright. It's just really sad that I can't reuse the motherboard. Alright, what else do I want to take from this? Okay, this battery is actually... I guess it's probably like out of fuel, but I'm still going to take the battery. Yes, so this is a CR2032. I like using these batteries for like Game Boy cartridges. What you can do is you can pry open your Game Boy cartridges and fit this battery in. So back then there wasn't like flash memory, right? So you had to constantly have power to whatever storage you had. And that's the reason why they're batteries. So like my game died on me and I like lost all my Pokemon. That's fine. So yeah, CR2032 batteries. Commonly used in like I think maybe watches, but watches, toys, that sort of thing. What else do I want to take from here? These fans are... Oh, I can't get these DVD bays open. It's weird. Like it's bolted shut. Can I... Oh, no. Push. How did this happen? Okay. Can I pry it open? I've never dealt with these workstation pieces before. They're like a different form factor. Okay. I'm not really like putting any care into this. I'm just trying to dismantle it for its parts. There's just no point. I do volunteering for this non-profit organization. It's called Free Geek. And what happens is a lot of people donate their old PC parts. A lot of businesses, like if they're going for an upgrade, they'd like drop all of their PCs down, like their servers. You get anything from servers, printers, used like PCs, all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, my job is just to evaluate and test a lot of the things that come in. So if we get like some new graphics cards or like some RAM, maybe hard drives, it'd be my job to just look through them and make sure they're working, and then get them refurbished and either resold or tossed in the trash. Alright, so it looks like there's something locking this drive, and I don't know what's up. That's odd. Okay. What's locking it in? Oh, it's this thing. Is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so this is your standard DVD-ROM drive. Alright, these are actually pretty worthless, but the laser is salvageable. All sorts of, like the steel. This is all steel. So yeah, what Free Geek does is they get like maybe new PCs come in and they end up dismantling these, and they take the steel, take it in bulk, and they sell it to people who melt it down and it gets reused. So yeah, it's a really good organization. I'm just gonna leave this right here. Alright. And it looks like I'm done with this PC. Like the motherboard, there's just no point. I'm pretty sure this power supply is integrated into the PC itself. Alright, so the cool thing about this PC is, you see this? There's a PCI Express lane right here, and some more expansion slots there. Yeah, and it docks. Oh, wait a second, is that? Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought there was like a PCI slot here, so no, there's actually no slot. Okay, I hope, oh, okay, that's fine. I hope the angles and stuff are good. Like, if it had like a PCI expansion slot, PCIe Express 1.0, I could put a GPU in. And like, I guess it still wouldn't be very decent because it only has like 2 DIMM slots. Yeah, so 2 DIMM slots, 2 GB of RAM, and a Core 2 Duo. If I gave it like 4 GB and maybe a GPU, I think you can run some games like pretty decently. League of Legends, Cisco, that sort of thing. Okay, these ones are really easy to detach. So you just go right in here, you pop that off. Okay, I'm gonna take these 2 SATA cables. Alright, so yeah, SATA cables, I often get them for like $1 each. So I just save $4 by taking them out here. Alright, this flips out. Alright, this one looks slightly cleaner. You see 2 copper heat pipes, and you got your aluminum heatsink right here. Okay, I'm gonna snip this off. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the PC too much because like is virtually unusable right now. So I believe this PC belonged to a company. Right here it has a sticker that says replace in 2011. And right now it's 2016. So these are like long obsolete. Long obsolete. And yeah, they had their hard drive pulled out of them. So this is a 2.5mm bay. I'm guessing maybe 40 gigabytes, 80 gigabytes of storage, something like that. The computers at school, however, like, they all boot in from the network. So they don't have any storage drives at all. Okay, I'm gonna take the CPU out now. Okay, take out the latch. Get out. Alright. I like using plastic to just gently like scrape off the thermal paste. Okay, exact same Core 2 Duo. So Core 2 Duo 6300, and it's 1.86 gigahertz, 2 megabytes of cache, I think. Okay, cool. Put this on the side, and I'm putting this on a plastic surface. I'm just trying not to get them fried or anything. Alright, let me look at the chat. Sorry. It's a PCI expansion card. Oh yeah, there's a PCI slot right here. Yeah, the Q6600 was a quad core, right? I'm not too sure. Yeah, the Core 2 quad. Yeah, that one's beast. The only reason, like, why I'm not salvaging this is, like, it's just kind of clunky. I actually have some laptops here, so if, I'd much rather keep these, I think. Yeah, this one it's just a workstation PC. Doesn't even have its own hard drive. It's probably not worth it. I can't actually mount. It's hard to mount a 3.5 in here. 3.5 inch hard drive. All right, so this one's done. I think. I just wanted to salvage for parts. Okay, we have the 2 heatsinks. That's pretty good. And from these 2 builds, 4 gigabytes of DDR2. That's pretty good. So you got 4 gigabytes of DDR2. It's 555 megahertz, I believe. Okay, you got the motherboard battery, the CR2032, and 4 SATA cables. Okay, and the rest of the stuff can be recycled. Okay, we're gonna put this aside here. Alright, now this behemoth. This is also probably a workstation PC, but I noticed that it's rocking. It has a Pentium 4, so that's single core. What we have here is it's actually running 4 sticks of 512 megabytes of DDR1, so that's actually unfortunate. Let me take a look. I think it's DDR1. Yeah, it's definitely DDR1. It's a lot. You can tell by the pins. So this one's DDR2. It has a lot thinner pins, and this one's actually thicker. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, DDR1 is like virtually unusable. For modern rigs at least. This one has a cool motherboard. Should I save this one? Should I save this one? That's what I'm debating. It does have a PCIe expansion slot. But the thing, like, I just want to build a light gaming rig. So, I don't think a Pentium 4 will cut it. I want to know what socket it is, though. Okay, I don't think I'll butcher this one. I'm going to look on chat and see what you say. Oh yeah, so usually I do art on this channel for any of you guys who have just popped in for my PC building, PC dismantling shenanigans. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, because the Pentium's single core. The dual cores are actually, they fare a lot better in terms of gaming. A lot of modern games won't even run with Pentium 4s. Yeah, screw it. It's only like 2 gigabytes of DDR1 RAM. This PC's just too outdated. But I can play around with it. What do I want to do? What can I do? Okay, can I take the hard drive up? Will you come up? Okay. Huh. Is it tab that? Oh, okay. This is how it works. Cool. Okay, once I have this out, hold the hard drive. Okay, 7200 RPM hard drive, 40 gigabytes, Seagate. Should I keep this? Probably. I think I might just keep this. So it's helpful to have a hard drive lying around. It's a Pentium 4. I really don't like using like single core processors. It's not fun at all. All right, you can decide. Cat's SFX. What do you want to use for this? Should I dismantle it completely? Should I maybe play around with it before? It only has 2 gigabytes of DDR1, 40 gigabyte hard drive. The only thing that's redeeming about this is the PCIe Express lane. 310 watt power supply. Oh, you're wondering why I'm dismantling them? These are actually like computers given to me by like a family friend. So probably they own a business, or they got a bunch of these business computers, and they're like, they just gave it to me because they knew that I like playing around with like computers. Yeah, Pentium not worth it. Yeah, dual accepted. Okay. I might reuse the Pentiums. Yeah, I'll definitely reuse the... No, I'll reuse the Core 2 Duos. Get a new motherboard. I do have 4 gigabytes of RAM right now, so I can actually create a pretty decent machine. Alright, I'm going to dismantle it. Pentium 4 is actually not worth it, you're right. A single core processor will not get you through anything these days. Oh wow, they've actually like bolted this battery down. Or they... You can't actually like... Yeah, it's okay. It's stuck. It's stuck. Okay. At this point, it's not even worth it. I'm not gonna deal with it. Okay. All right, 300 watts. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Computers are dying. You're right. Like with the event with like smartphones and tablets. Right now, it's really hard to even give people a computer. Like if I just gave one of these workstation PCs, no one would want to take it, right? It doesn't even have a hard drive. it possibly didn't have a hard drive at all, and it only like booted from the network, and that's probably how it worked. Yeah, that's most likely it. Okay, there's this huge tube here. It's to pump the heat out. You probably know, but okay. Wow, it's a huge heatsink. Cool. It's not too bad for like a really old PC. That dust is actually very minimal. Okay, I'm gonna change the music. This is a playlist I just have on Spotify. I really don't like what it's playing right now. Okay, hopefully that's better. Okay, here's another heatsink. Okay, right here. Okay, yeah, 2 more sticks of DDR1. I'm pretty amateur at this. Like, it's more of like a hobby. Yeah, pretty much every 17-year-old guy I know like does this shit. It's just okay. That was actually not a good idea. This one is actually like thick with thermal paste. I don't think I even want this. Oh, okay, my bad. Maybe some alcohol would do good here. Pentium. Yeah, it's a Pentium from 04. Okay. Okay, DVD drive. Okay, this actually is easy to detach, I believe. Okay. Oh wow! Holy shoot! Oh no, no, okay. Well, I found a floppy disk. I was hoping it'd be like a SATA like floppy disk thing. Floppy disk reader, but it's actually, unfortunately, it's IDE. So, I don't think I want it. I haven't seen these things since, like, my early childhood. Wow. Oh, I should have booted it on just to see. But floppy drive reader. That's insane to me. I rarely touch these things. I was born in the year of 1999, and by then, these are probably like, if SATA was sort of coming out, I believe. Yeah, SATA was already coming out, so yeah, this is cool for me. This is cool. CD drive. Oh, this is also IDE. Okay, the only thing that was SATA in this PC was the hard drive, which is kind of weird since if you already have IDE cables, I don't know why you'd manufacture a. Okay, this is an IDE DVD drive. It's essentially worthless. Yeah, IDE. I'm gonna see what you think. can be used and shipped to other countries. Yes, I could ship this to other countries, but I'm just gonna get them recycled, torn down. Oh, is there actually a fan here? Cool, this is a speaker. Okay, no, it's just its own custom fan. So I was expecting like a 120mm fan. Okay, so IDE, yeah, IDE, freaking DVD player. So I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, we're actually all done with desktops. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, well, that was actually... I was kind of expecting more. I really was. Like, I was really hoping for this rig to be at least, DDR2. What? Oh no, okay, that's the backups. Nope. Oh, closing one of these things is ass. It has a lock thing here. What's hitting it? Yeah, okay. Alright. I was thinking if I could salvage any screws. Hey, this one's done. Kinda disappointed though, to be honest. Cause they look on the outside they looked really clean. I was hoping for something more. Oh, motherboard screws. Like the screw in the motherboard. I think I might want some of this. I'm pretty sure you could use other screws for the motherboard, but yeah, I could reuse this. I'll save that for later. Did I actually take the battery out of this one? No, okay, so I left the battery in this one. Pete's sake. Are you kidding me? Alright, I don't. Okay, at this point, I don't think it's worth it. It's a waste of my time. Alright, moving on to the laptops. Okay, these are all slightly different from each other. Okay, this one's Centrino. One of them had an integrated, like, like a dedicated GPU to the, like, there's a sticker on it. That one actually might be the one I keep. It's running Windows XP. Okay, I think for this one I can switch back to the webcam. We're back.
Hard to keep a straight face when I'm burning like fire, and you walk all the sides. I'm drawn in desire, and you have to think twice. It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight. You don't even listen. I'm just getting late, like you're on a mission. Drawn in desire, and you have to think twice. You make me weak. You're the one I seek. And I hate that I love you. I hate that I love you. If I could, and I would, count your heart.
Oh, I see rendering. Yeah, that would be pretty insane. Yeah, same. Like, I'm 17. Like, I just got into this, like, maybe a year ago.
When you're closing every door, trying to open. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken.
Okay, so I have 3 of these. It doesn't hurt to knock one of them out. Okay, yeah. This is the one I'll dismantle.
You're the one I seek, and I hate that I love you. I hate that I love you. If I could, and I would, come out your heart, come out your heart,
So I'm doing the back screws here.
and I recast it.
I just like to take them all out before I do anything.
It's hard to keep smiling when you're closing every door.
I've opened up like probably 20 laptops my whole life.
I love you more, and you say it's broken.
So I have like a vague idea of what I'm doing. Oh, cool. You know, if you really want, let me know where you upload your AMVs, and maybe I'll like follow, subscribe to you. That's sick, man. I do a little bit of video editing myself. I'm using Sony Vegas. I assume you use something similar, like maybe Premiere Pro, maybe Sony Vegas, maybe a bit of both. After Effects, that sort of thing. Oh right, yeah. Thanks for mentioning that to me. There is actually probably a lithium-ion battery here. I should have taken this out immediately. Oh. Okay. Okay, 10.8 volts, 4.4 amp hours. Yeah, and it's lithium ion. Yeah, no, thank you so much for telling me to take this out. This is actually pretty dangerous. You should actually... It's not dangerous, but it's just best to take it out first, you know? Make sure there's not actually power to the PC. What is this music? Like, I have to stream with, like, uncopyrighted music. Because I don't want to, you know, copyright infringe. Oh. Oh, it looks like the network card is here. The Wi-Fi card. Oh, no, this is where the RAM is. Cool. 512 megabytes. That's a single card. Dude, I was expecting more. 512. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dismantle all these laptops, except for the one with integrated GPU. I think that might be kind of useful. Alright, I'm gonna organize myself here, because I have a lot of parts lying around still. Be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna continue playing my uncopyrighted music. Alright, yeah. Here we go, we're just gonna keep on screening this. It's currently 11 AM, so I've been at it for an hour. Maybe another hour is all I need. I'm not too sure what the hard drive of this is, like what format it is. It could be SATA. That's what I'm hoping for. Bring it back. here, there are screws. So I gotta pry it open. So typically a laptop, it takes probably 30 minutes to dismantle on average. Because there's just so many screws. My god. I'm just sort of testing the waters to see if it's even worth it. I also want to see if the other ones have a dedicated GPU, because the other one has some sort of ATI card in it. ATI chip. That card. This Swiss Army knife is actually like the best tool ever to have. Okay, so we're not really looking to reassemble this laptop. So I'm just gonna not worry about it too much. Because I've had to like repair laptops in the past. So you really gotta make sure you know where all the screws are. Like, you know the machine inside out before actually working with it. But since I'm just dismantling, like, bare minimal knowledge is required. Okay, I think that should be the last of our screws. There is one more here, but I don't think it's useful for anything. So I won't worry about it. Oh, it actually came out. Okay. Oh wow! No, this opens up really well. This is actually great. It just opens up like this. Usually, it's a lot more of a hassle. Oh no, there's... Oh, okay, this is the internet card. Oh yeah, and it has the ATI chip here. I believe this is the Mobility Radeon 7500. I'm gonna search that up right now. Okay, so over here it says this is the first ATI graphic chip for computers or laptops. So it should have 64 megabytes of DDR memory, I think. And its core speed is 280. Okay, I'll keep one of these laptops. I'll definitely keep one of them. So I know they have the ATI chip. Okay. Oh no! Yeah, there's another DIMM slot here. You can take the keyboard away. Here's another DIMM. 256 megabytes. What? So this is like... That's weird. This thing is running about like 800 megabytes of RAM. It's kind of odd. Oh, the hard drive. Right. It doesn't look like it's SATA. There is a possibility though. Is the card there? This is a network card. It's made by Intel. Okay. Oh yeah, when ATI is around? Yeah. Yeah, it's IDE, unfortunately. So only got one SATA hard drive out of it. Out of all of this. It's actually a huge bummer to me. Okay, what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to take out probably the CD drive first, but yeah, it's IDE. Ah, unfortunate. It's actually really unfortunate. Okay, it looks like I really have to take away them. The infrared port. I'm pretty sure like infrared is like another way of like video output. I'm probably not old enough to even know what infrared does. It's like a dead technology for laptops at least. Wait, infrared. It could either be like cross communication for laptops, or I think it might just be like a type of video output. So this is actually a huge bummer. It only has less than a gig of RAM. The only redeeming thing is that it has a dedicated graphics chip. At this point, I don't even want to continue dismantling it, because an IDE hard drive is pretty much worthless. Anything IDE is, unless you're like trying to build like an older system, but what, maybe like DOS systems use IDE? I'm not too sure. Okay, I really want to get this CD drive out though. I don't want to make a huge mess on this table. Get right here. Okay, like, this DVD drive is worthless. It's a CD read-write DVD. And it's not actually using SATA, it's like its own proprietary connector. Okay. Just gonna wear some gloves here, because the metal can be quite sharp. So today was not a great run. I honestly expected a lot more. Alright, I'm taking the C, the A out. Okay, I took it out. Right here. Please don't take screenshots and post this to tech support gore on Reddit. Like, at this point, this laptop's unwanted, so I'm not gonna put my time and effort into. Okay, I'll show you guys the hard drive in a sec. Okay, it's so unfortunate that it's an IDE drive. Because SATA's completely knocked IDE out of, like, it's just not even a viable interface anymore to use. Okay, I've taken out the casing. I don't know if you can see, but this is a 40 gigabyte IDE drive. It's 5400 RPM. Okay, now that I know that these laptops don't actually have anything too good inside them, I'm probably just gonna take out the RAM. Yeah, take out the RAM, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep one of them, one of these laptops. The rest can be for dismantle. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off all the stickers on these guys, because I really like the Core 2 Duo stickers and stuff. I like sticking them on things. Alright, so this is actually a little bit different from the other one. I think this one might be the newer one. Oh, this is type 1871. So this one doesn't actually have RAM access in the back. I believe you have to pry it open. I'm just sort of thinking. This one's okay. So this one's newer. This one's also an IBM. Frick. I don't actually know which one's better. I believe this one that I have is the newest one. Okay, alright. Makes sense. This one here, sadly, is the newest, but it's the most worn down. Right, okay, so this one is the newest. Alright, so in that case, I will keep this, and I can make upgrades to it. It also has the integrated, not integrated, the dedicated GPU. So this one is a keeper. This one actually. And I'll just deal with this guy. Okay, the last one. So I've actually dismantled 4 PCs today. 4, yeah. Where's my hard drive? Where's my screwdriver? Shoot. I dropped my screwdriver. Oh no, it's right here. Oh no, I left my screwdriver in the other laptop. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna salvage some from this PC. Hopefully I can get enough RAM. If I get another 512 megabyte. Let me read the comments, it's been a while. Alright, I didn't know that Twitch actually had like a sort of community for electronics and PC building. Boring. It was more entertaining, I guess, earlier. Because right now I'm just like taking screws apart. The only reason why I'm streaming right now is because I can direct upload to YouTube. And that way I can archive this video. So I can see maybe in the future, maybe like 10 years down the road, like, it's pretty cool. So all of these PCs are running Windows XP, and a lot of these laptops, right? A modern operating system like Windows 7 or Windows 10 might have a hard time. Because if you're running on less than like 1 gigabyte of RAM, that really becomes an issue. Okay, so today's what I've gained is like I got 4 gigabytes of DDR2, one 40 gigabyte hard drive. I could reuse the PCs, but I'm not too sure if I want to. They don't have hard drives or hard drive bays. Yeah, it's pointless since what I want is like a low gaming rig. I like IBM ThinkPads. They're actually like pretty easy to disassemble compared to like other consumer laptops. Okay, so I realized that I had my mic mute. I was talking about the lithium-ion batteries. So since I have multiple, it's actually pretty good. So I can swap them. To diagnose the network. So that'd be pretty cool. I believe the network card is back here. Or it's the RAM. I think it's the RAM. Yep, okay. Alright, here we are. 512 megabytes of... What are these called? Yeah, it's PC2, DDR2. Cool. Yeah, DDR2 manufactured in Malaysia. Cool. I don't think there's I don't know what they call these mobile RAM sticks. Yeah, DDR2 is still pretty usable. I just built a PC for my friend. It's still using DDR2, like 4 gigabytes. It's more of like a home theater PC, if anything. I might stream some of my art later on. So keep in mind, guys, that this is usually a art channel. Art stream hype. Okay, I don't think it's time yet. I still gotta get these ones on. Oh, I'm happy I got like 2 core 2 duos out of that. There's literally nothing a Swiss Army knife can't do. Okay, this is really odd because this screw is snagged onto something. Okay, that's odd. I won't worry about it. Okay, and knowing that those screws are out, I can open this up, and this should detach, just like that. Okay, it looks like it's still being held down by that one screw in the back. It's actually really unfortunate. I'm just gonna say screw it here, and just pry it open. It didn't open like the same, like the other one did. The other one just flipped open. This is kind of frustrating. Okay, what I can do is I want this screw out. It just won't go out. Oh, I remember. Okay, right. There are actually still screws here. That's why they didn't come up as nicely as I wanted. Okay. Whoops, that's a huge mistake on my part. Okay, again, if I was actually reassembling this laptop, I wouldn't do any of this stuff. Because right now I am absolutely wrecking the system. But right now, I have to get these done. Oh yeah, like when you're reassembling that's the hardest part. You really have to like map your screws out. Careful you don't like mess anything up. Okay, this Swiss Army blade is actually really useful.
They say you're only young ones, but we live for, we die for, we live for forever. They say you're only young ones, but we live for, we live for, we live for forever.
Okay, so the follow button works. All right, okay, that's how it fell apart last time. Okay, my bad. So yeah, you gotta remember to take out the screws in the back. They're like under a sticker. That's why I couldn't really initially see them. Okay. This one's actually still holding the keyboard down. I don't know what to do, cause like this back screw right here is just not coming out. It's not gonna come out. The other one went so nice. This one's just a feisty one. Alright, this is kind of gory. I'm just gonna pry it open. There we go. Okay, that is not ideal. You do not want to do that. Okay, this one actually has 1 GB of RAM. This one's also DDR2. It doesn't hurt taking this network card. It really doesn't. Okay, here we have another network card. It's made by Intel. That's also IDE. Let me take this heatsink off. Yeah, I had high hopes today. I have like a spare GPU. It's like a Radeon 5000 series, 5750. And I wanted to make like sort of a lower end gaming rig for my sister. But since the PC that I was looking at is only like DDR1, it was really hard to work with. I was hoping it was DDR2. Because 4 DIMM slots, DDR2, I could be having like a 4 GB machine right now. Plus that PCI Express lane. Okay. Alright, this is your laptop CPU, boys. It's a, let me see. It's an Intel Centrino, so it's probably it's a low voltage laptop chip. I think I'm pretty much done here. Got what I needed, took the RAM out, and I can sort of clean up now. Alright, so before I go, I want to show everyone what I got today. Here, give me a sec. Hold on a sec. Trying to get this online. Alright, I hope this works. Okay, so what I got today was a bunch of laptop RAM. So right here, this is probably 2 GB worth. They're all DDR2, so that's actually pretty good. So with the laptop I got that I'm planning to keep, I can use these to upgrade it. Okay, so I got an IDE floppy drive here. I don't really have a particular use for it, but it's kind of cool. This is the laptop CPU. I'm getting kind of exhausted, so I'm like, my brain is kind of dead. This is 40 gigabyte SATA hard drive. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna test this baby out in a bit. Maybe load an OS onto it and see how it works. Holy shoot! And here is the huge stack of RAM. I'm gonna show you. Okay, this is a PC2. PC2. This is also. Oh no, this is the DDR1. The PC2. PC2, and then this I assume is all of the DDR1. Oh, this is also PC2. And this is also DDR. Gotta make sure. Okay, so 1 gigabyte sticks of DDR2, and I have 4 of these. So this would be useful for building a rig later on. Right. So, okay, 4 gigabytes here and 2 gigabytes here. And then finally, I got a floppy disk here. And these are probably the most valuable things I got. Not really the most valuable, but here are 2 Core 2 Duos. They're still pretty useful for, you know, basic internet browsing. They're clocked at 1.86 gigahertz, and that's dual core. So these are the Intel Core 2 Duo 6300s. And then finally, here's the Pentium 4. It's actually like covered in sludge, the thermal paste. And finally, what do we have here? Yeah, 2 Sierra 2032 batteries. And last but not least, I got a laptop, I believe, from 2005, 2006. That's an integrated ATI chip. No, a dedicated GPU chip. That's what I mean to say. Okay. Yeah, I'll most likely be streaming some art later on. Kind of exhausted. Didn't really get a good sleep last night, but I still decided to stream. Well, thank you guys for watching. I don't think I'll do any of this in the future. This is more like a one-time thing. Alright, thank you guys. Peace out.